It is also a fact that the support for the Ukraine is a ripoff of the American taxpayer. Europe is not paying its fair share. It is also a fact that Mr. Zelensky is nothing more than a lesser of two evils. And although they have a Jewish president, it was nonsense to exaggerate it the way Putin did, that you have a neo-Nazi element running the Ukraine. There is a neo-Nazi element in the Ukraine.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And certainly in Western Ukraine, you have that. Now, I don't believe it's what Putin said. They wouldn't have a Jewish president if it was. But I'm no fan of the Ukrainian government. I'm sympathetic to the Ukrainian people. And I don't like what Putin's doing to them. But to make Zelensky out to be some kind of a good guy, it's more like Roosevelt and Churchill had to pretend to be friends with Stalin when they were up against Hitler. That's all. It's a relationship, an alliance of convenience.
Yeah, and very much using Ukraine, of course, as just basically the hub of all the corruption and all the money and all the laundering money. But we're getting reports that Russia is preparing, because of what they're doing in NATO and what they're doing in what they're meeting in Germany this week, and early February, it's some of the reports that Russia will begin to counterattack from 3 different areas.
We've been saying this for 2 months, Marco, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly. Belarus and now Donetsk and Luhansk, which is part of the territory now that they got. So just a year ago, it began right around this time. So a whole year later, we're dealing with this again. So
that is why you're seeing the deployment of Patriot missiles, and that is why you're seeing the demands for Leopard tanks.
That's it. You got it.
And
Bingo.
But particularly Leopard tanks. The American XM1 would not work well because they're too heavy and they require too much maintenance and ground support. The Ukrainians couldn't handle American XM1s, but they could be trained quickly how to man and operate and maintain German Leopard 2s. And that would be a game changer.
Planetary crisis, right? They talk about the other planetary. I think this is more of a planetary crisis. Why are they talking about this? Instead, they're throwing more logs into the fire and saying, we need to come against